did a major upgrade to the computer to allow me to do this, especially for the road stuff. We are at Phillip Island in the IMSA, in the iRacing IMSA series. 45 minutes. I have the 911 RSR, the 991 RSR, I guess, technically, um, in the GTE class. So we shall see. I think there's mid 50s registered, so it's probably going to split in half, which kind of meh. I like these when they're nice and big. The field's good, get a good multi-class. So we may get split into an all GTE field, which has happened quite a bit this season. Or maybe we'll get the excitement of a true um, multi-class affair. So we are just loading in. Hopefully it goes a little quicker. So I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I got the chat screen up in VR. I figured out how to do that. So I can see it if you want to say hi or whatnot. I can see it during the race. I don't believe you can see it, but I can see it right over, it'll be right over my steering wheel, which works out pretty well. And then hopefully we have a good experience. I'll take the stream and chop it up a little bit and throw stuff up onto YouTube, assuming that the races are at all interesting. Well, I may chop them up tomorrow and throw them up anyway, even if they aren't interesting per se. So, okay, well, there's only a minute left, so let's do a quick see who's. This is an all GTE field, which is okay. I am car number 7. I recognize a couple of names from guys that I've been racing with pretty regularly. So I know I'm reasonably quick. We just have to keep the stupidity out of this, which is the important part. So I apologize if I'm not going to chat a ton or talk a ton during the race for commentary purposes. You'll get what I'm thinking during it if there's anything or working. But the aim is to do work and get through. So 28 cars are in this one, so this should be a good. It's a good sized field. Definitely good, nice mix. People from all over the place. So that's cool. Okay, so qualifying time. So let's get out there. Let's go drop a couple of laps and see where we're going to start, and then we'll strategize from there. Okay. Let's go for our out lap. Okay. Let's go for a nice clean out lap, and then let's go rip off 2 laps and see where we end up. Whoa. Take note of that. Okay. Got our bobble out of the way early. Then we will be back streaming this week. I don't know when. I have to wait and see. One of the nights I'm going to be streaming. I've got a dirt event, a 360 wing sprint event from Knoxville that I'm participating in. So we will stream that. And otherwise, now that I know everything works, we will be back streaming more regularly. I'm also going to stream tomorrow. So one of my SMS teammates and we're going to do the 3 hours at Spa endurance race tomorrow. So I will stream that as well and probably throw that up on the YouTube as long as it went well. So here we go. Here we go. Okay. Someday I will learn how to drive that corner. Someday. Okay, lap number 1. Let's see where we netted out. 124.7. I don't imagine that's going to last. See if we can better it. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to hold up. I should be like top 10, I think. See if we can at least close the gap up a little bit. Okay. Let's see where we come across the line. $124,340. Okay, let's see. Where's that good enough to get us? 8th. Okay. Not terrible. I mean, with 26 cars in here, 28 cars in here, top 10 is I'm more than happy and more than content to be running inside the top 10. Depending on how this shakes out, we should, all things break in our favor. We should be able to pull a top 5 out of this, but as long as we run, as long as we stay in the top 10, this should work out nicely for us. And keep going the slow iRating climb up. So since the last time we streamed and I made the PC update so I could do this, I think it was about a 900 on the road iRating side. We're now hovering in the 1600 mark. So this week I've been between about 1550 and 1650. I've had mostly been holding tight. I've been, crawling upwards. I attempted a VRS sprint before, and unfortunately, I made a mistake in Eau Rouge, and that cost me very early in a race. So that one was going to hurt. So I suspect I'm down in the 1550 range again for this one. So hopefully a good showing here, and it'll bump us up, and then we can go take the 488 out at Spa next, and let me just see what time it is. Not just about 9 o'clock. So, yep, it'll be perfect. We will jump from this into the practice session for Spa at 10 o'clock, and we will go and do the Spa Francorchamps race there for the VRS Sprint Series of 40 minutes at 10, and then we will call it. But we will be back, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, and I will put that one up on YouTube as well for the VRS Endurance Series for 3 hours at Spa Francorchamps. I'll be in the Mercedes AMG GT3 for that one. That's the car that my fellow driver has. So he's going to go in and put the first hour in, and then we'll spot and watch. And then I am going to put hours 2 and 3 in on that one. So we will hopefully we get a decent. This will be the first time either one of us has run an enduro. So 60 minutes is the longest I've been um, in a race. So I'm not sure if you can hear, but I do have my fan blowing because I don't want to overheat. I will have to make sure I get my water bottle and whatnot up and rolling so that we can stay hydrated and stay focused and stay racing well. So we'll see where we get out. Um, and then next week for all those, we can watch the iRacing 24 hours at Spa, which should be, or 24 hours of Spa, which should be a fantastic race. My hope is to race in that next year. Um, and then we'll keep going. So now that I know all this is working well, we will be back for much more streaming content all throughout the season. So it's gridding time. Let's first things first. And I will update all. Now that I know things work, I will update um, the stream experience for folks, so you can get a little more of the idea of what's going on, positions, all that kind of stuff. Since I don't drive with any of that on, and then I actually want to turn that off since that stuff is distracting with the VR. So I will work on enhancing the stream experience for everyone, especially for tomorrow. We'll take some stabs at it so folks can get a look at what's going, get a better sense of what's going on. So we will slowly keep improving the situation, but for now, 45 minutes. IMSA, iRacing IMSA, an all GT3 field. So we are currently starting in 9th at a 28. Oh, get myself comfortable and settled in here on the grid. And we'll good. I'll also update I will work on updating the page so that you can see, I'll put gear and that kind of stuff up there so that you can get a sense of what I've got. And we'll go from there. So I hope everyone is buckled in and ready to go for 45 minutes at Phillip Island in the Porsche. So, okay. Let's go. Come on. This is like the longest. I hate this part, though. Okay.
The air temp is 18 Celsius. The track temp is 33 Celsius.
Okay. We are rolling on the pace lap. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Guy behind me is a little antsy. Prefer to let things gap out a little bit so that as we're going into those first couple of turns, because I mean, braking coming down turn 1 there in the first turn, but that turn 2 is a heavy braking zone, and I'd rather not get caught up in everybody's stupidity. I would rather not get jammed up at the start of this race. Okay. Ooh, Team Husingveld guy, or at least somebody who threw a Husingveld sticker on the side of his car. We don't have much of anything on our car. At some point, I'll have to figure out that, get road paint schemes and whatnot, but we're not there yet. Okay. Pace car's off. Let's pick up the draft and let's go make some magic. Well, that got a little dicey.
On your right. Still there.
Whoa.
Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Oh no, Colin. Clear right.
Okay, settle out. Let's go racing. That wasn't what we wanted to have happen, but we're okay. Okay, let's pick up the draft. See where we net it out.
Williams ahead is now 0.5.
11. Wasn't a great start. Wasn't a great start, but just keep working it. Guys will make mistakes. Well, we're better in that corner for certain.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Well, that's what they seem to be doing at the moment, so.
The leader's just done it. 123.71.
Okay, good. A little bit of elbows. We bought ourselves some room behind.
Fastest lap of the race. That last lap was at 125.84.
Okay, back to work.
0.32 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.32 off the
Back
pace.
to work. We got these guys. Okay. That was good. Let's sit in the slipstream here.
Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace.
See if we can make a move down the inside here. That was a little nerve-wracking, but let him get on the brakes too hard, and we'll pick up the freebie. Okay. Drop the gear, stay safe, back to work. We made him make the mistake. Now we can go pick up our...
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
Well, it's because the car between me and him disappeared. That's why the gap is increasing. Let's pick up a little draft action.
E10.
Whoa. Damn it.
Oh, Colin.
That.
Come on.
Damn it. Now we're going back to work. Let's make him nervous. Damn it. Too aggressive. Good news is we're faster than this guy, so let's just go back to work. Go past him.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.6.
I don't care about the guy behind. Just annoyed at myself for that one. Just upset at myself for that one. Let's keep going.
Stay close. Keep the pressure on.
There we go. Okay, let's be a little careful, but the door is opening.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, the draft will be sweet here. Little arrow push, but otherwise we're in pretty solid shape.
10th position.
These two guys muscling their way around.
Right side. Clear right. Car right. Car right. Clear right.
Okay, that was a big boy pass. Let's go put some distance on that and go back to work on this guy. Oops. That was undesirable. Made a mess out of that one, but okay, 10 minutes in. We're still in decent shape. Back to where we started. Okay. Okay. Let's keep tracking them down. Keep tracking them down. Okay. Putting our... We're starting to get a little faster. That's a good sign. We're finding pace. We're settling in. We'll make a decision on this guy. If I can't get by him, which I should be able to, I think, then we may short pit a little bit. My aim is to pit at about the 20-minute marker. So we will see where we're at. Oh, nice draft. Whew. I think we can pressure him into doing something silly. Let's keep stalking him. Keep the pressure applied.
Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
Okay, we are definitely faster than him. Let's not do anything stupid, but we'll keep letting them know we're out here.
Okay, Colin, you've used half your fuel.
And death for both of those guys. 2 freebies. Woohoo! What's our fuel load? 6 gallons left. 29 minutes. 15 minutes is 7 gallons. Okay.
Position. All three sectors are 0.5 off the pace.
Okay. Back to work on this guy.
He's gaining on you. The gap's now 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, looks like one of the two of those guys made it through. The other guy didn't. Okay, let's just keep doing our thing.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear. P6. That lap was at 125.10. That's good consistency. Keep it up. Gap to Smith. Ahead is increasing. It's now 7.7 seconds.
Okay.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
This guy seems to be prone to mistakes, so let's keep the pressure applied and let's have him make another one.
Don't wait too long. Find that gap. P7. On your right. You've just done at 125. You're right. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Ooh. Okay. Couple more laps and then we're in the pits. Okay, that worked out well for us. Not sure what in the world that was, but that worked out well, so we'll take it. Okay, about 2 minutes before we...
Right, the guy ahead of us is Smith. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Not good for my tires for sure, but... Not good for the tires for sure, but... Go in and...
The gap to Gross behind is now 0.5.
Okay, I think we'll dive in the next lap. It's not going to make a huge difference to the guy in front of us. But if I can gap to the guy behind me a little bit and maybe beat him a touch.
Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. A5. That was 125 and 1.5.
Yeah, they're starting to pit. Because I'm not getting faster. So, made a mistake there. So we'll dive into the pits this lap. Emmett, open the door to him. No, he couldn't take advantage of it, though. Okay.
That's halfway. Should be about 7 minutes of fuel left. Watch your speed.
Okay. Look for the lollipop man.
Gorman is leading the race.
Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we've only lost a... So we only lost 3 spots.
Rejoin him. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
4 spots. That's not bad at all. Okay, back to work. Things should settle themselves out pretty quickly. Should settle itself out pretty quickly. I think next week coming up in this one, we have Belle Isle, which will be pretty crazy. This is at least nice. Big, wide open. Nice and sweepy, plenty of room to make mistakes. Belle Isle scares the hell out of me. Oh, that was stupid.
Last lap was at 129.83, left side. Sector 1 is 5.4 off the pace. Clear left.
That was a terrible pit exit from that guy. Put himself into a horrible position.
The lead car's pitting.
Came right out into traffic. I'm not a fan of that. And during the race at Phillip Island, go all the way down. It doesn't really cost you that much in time, or any more in time, and it's just safer for everybody. Moves like that where you just pop right back out onto the circuit, not so useful.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Free spot, perhaps. Couple of guys there. Okay.
Okay, Colin, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. E7, you've just done a
Okay.
26.01.
Back up to about where we were.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position. Car left. Clear left. The leader, Gorman, is pitting. Irby is now leading.
Okay, we got some space. Okay. Got a gap. P6.
That was 125.06.
15 minutes to go.
The next car is Irby.
Oh, okay. We got a shout at the top 5.
The gap to Gross behind is now 0.7.
Okay, we're in chase mode, so let's see what we can see what we can do. See what we can do. Top 5 in our sights. Well, we'll make a mess out of that corner. That's what we can do. That was terrible. Braked way too late for that. Scrubbed off all the gains we made coming into that cut sector. Well, we bought ourselves some space behind from that little... He tried to dive us. I recognize that car. That dude is super aggressive. So that helps. At least we bought some distance to that.
Ahead is now 1.5.
We are making up space.
125.04.
We are making up... Okay, just need to not mess these corners up. Okay, well, we've managed to insert ourselves into this discussion. So let's see what we can do with it. We got 13 minutes left.
That's your fastest lap today. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Okay, well, we're finding some speed. That's what we want. We are finding the speed. Okay.
Alright, Colin, keep Adam under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Well, we're going down the inside.
Left E6. That last lap was at 125. Clear left. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Faster stuff. We'll have some more of that.
Whew. Well, I don't imagine he's excited I passed him. So he's just going to hang tough and probably return the favor on the next.
Gap to Irby behind is now 0.5.
Yeah, he's going to try and get me back on this one.
Yep, stay smooth.
I noticed he's like all over me. Okay, we got a little gap built up there.
The gap ahead is now 0.8.
That is a corner I'm going to have to spend a lot more time studying and practicing because I am just no good at it. Whew. 8 minutes. About 4 laps to go.
That last lap was at 124.72.
Damn it. Okay. Still stalking here. Still stalking, still stalking, still stalking.
Car right, right side's clear. You've gone outside track limits. Come on, keep it between the lines.
Okay, that was a little hairy. But I do believe we made it up with... Yep. Woohoo! Got about 4 to go. Back to just driving clean laps now.
Colin, you're reeling. Foreman in. The gap is 4.2.
Okay.
The gap to Irby behind is now 0.6. You've just done a 125.28. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Okay. Hopefully this is in okay shape.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Good news is we got less than 10 minutes of racing remaining, so good. 5 minutes. Okay. Whew. A little bit of breathing room. We can go back to chase mode. Okay.
That lap was a 124.75. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Made a mess out of that again. Okay. Couple more to go.
Was a 124.78. The gap to Herbie behind is now 0.43.
Yeah, I noticed he's hovering. But that's okay. We'll just ignore it. Ignore his presence.
Car right.
Yeah.
He's still there.
Yes, he
Car
is.
right.
But guess what? I have no intention of giving it up. Not at this stage of the race.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, that was hairy as hell. We didn't even really see him, unfortunately. But I knew he was somewhere back there. Got to be careful with that. That kind of crap is the stuff that brings him right back in. Okay, white flag next time by.
Okay, Colin. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. One more lap to go. You've just done a 124.95.
Well, that was nice of him.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh well, P4. P4.
It's over. Good drive.
Whew. P. Whew. Okay, he's still back there. That was crazy. Oh, that was a great race. Great race. P4. Started ninth, worked our way up to fourth. Whew. Whew.